Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I think it has been like 5 or 6 years since I last filmed a video like this, so this should be interesting. I have been telling my family for years that I was gonna get back into this, and I finally decided that today is the day. So I'm just doing my makeup. Get ready with me while I fill you in on what my life has been like. I guess in the past like 5 or 6 years, I'm gonna have to think about where to even like pick up with everything. I was definitely living with my grandmother still the last time I posted a video, but I think I was telling you guys that I was in the process of like finding an apartment and everything. So I got my own apartment in, let's see, it was August of 2020. I guess I should backtrack a little bit. In June of 2020, I met a boy who I actually did post about on my Instagram. There was like a random post shared, I think, after I moved into the apartment and like after Mike and I had started dating. So I met Michael in June of 2020, got my own apartment in August of 2020. Those were very exciting milestones and things that happened. Also, I never stopped posting for like any particular reason. It was just one of those things that like, I kind of took a week off and then like a week turned into 2 weeks, and then I just kind of like enjoyed not posting just because it's so easy to get like caught up in everything. I don't know, and I enjoyed the space, and then it was just this like unintentional quitting of social media basically. And I also stopped using it a lot like in my personal life too. So I think after like a year or two of being done with like my YouTube channel and everything, I eventually made a personal Instagram that I very rarely post on, but I do have that. But like I kind of stopped going on social media altogether once TikTok got really big. I really started liking TikTok. So that's kind of like what got me back into social media and like wanting to post again and everything. I also don't know if this is gonna be an actual like comeback or anything. I think I literally might just like post this video, fill you guys in on what's been happening, and then just see what happens and go from there. But anyway, so June of 2020, I met Michael. August of 2020, I moved into my first apartment, and that was like the best decision that I made. I loved my apartment. I kind of wish that I would have continued posting around then, because I think I would have had a lot of fun with like apartment content and everything. But I think that like getting your own place, especially in your young 20s, if you can afford to live on your own, I think is like one of the best just personal development things that you can experience. And you know, for a lot of people, they never have a place that's truly their own. They're always in a dorm, they have roommates, they live with family. So I know it's expensive, but luckily I found an apartment that wasn't terribly expensive. So that's the only reason that I was able to do it. So Mike and I continued seeing each other. We've gone on a lot of fun trips together too, which I want to tell you about. He was living with some roommates at the time. And then the following year when I renewed my lease, he joined in on it with me. So we ended up moving in together, which was a lot of fun. So we lived together for I think 2 years, and then we got engaged. And a lot of you guys do know that I'm married already. I don't know how you guys figured that out. But yeah, so we dated for about 2 years. We got engaged in 2022, and then we got married in August of 2023, which I can't believe it's already been 2 years. My wedding day was literally just like the best day of my life, and I always say that I wish I could live the day over and over and over again. It truly was just like the best day ever. I'll put some pictures on the screen, I guess, in case you guys care. But yeah, so we got married. We've done a lot of travel together. A couple years ago, we went on a trip to Colorado. And while we were out there, we also went up to like Mount Rushmore, and we kind of drove all over Colorado. And that was like one of our favorite trips that we've been on. And then we have been to Mexico twice together. We've stayed at some all-inclusive resorts. One of them was like a little mini honeymoon. We also went on an EF trip together in May of 2024, which was a lot of fun. We literally had the best time on that trip. Oh, and then we also went to Ireland earlier this year, which was a lot of fun. We went with my brother and his fiance at the time, his now wife, and that was kind of like a spontaneous trip that we planned like literally a couple weeks before we left. So I'm still working at the law firm that I was working at when I stopped posting. So I've been there for about 5.5 years now, and that has been a great opportunity. That was something that I definitely never saw myself doing. It's not a path that I saw myself going down. I worked retail for years. I was at Ulta, I was at Kate Spade, and I don't have a college degree, so I never really knew like what was next for me. So working at the law firm has been like just such a blessing, and I work with some really great people. So now as I'm filming this, I'm actually sitting in Michael and I's first house. We ended up buying our first house in January of 2024. So we've been in here for a little over a year and a half now. I guess it's actually closer to 2 years, which is crazy. It has flown by. But home owning, if you guys are homeowners, you know, it's just like literally never ending. Every time we think that we are caught up on projects or things that need to be done, or we think the house is clean, it's like stuff just happens so fast. We also have a cat. We have a cat named Alfie, and he is literally like, he's my baby. We got him when we were still living in the apartment though, so we've had him for like 4 years now. What else to talk about? Like, it's been 5 years. Like, I'm sure there's so much stuff that I could fill you in on. It definitely does not feel like that much time has actually passed. And like, obviously there have been so many little things that have happened. My grandma got married. That was really fun. Definitely did not have that on the bingo card. So a lot of you guys were watching my videos when I was living with my grandmother. We had a great time together. She ended up reconnecting with her high school sweetheart, but they've known each other forever. They went to prom together when they were in high school, so they ended up actually getting married in October of 2023. So she's remarried now. She has a new house that she's living in. So everyone in my life is just thriving. My brother got married like 2 months ago. I hope my makeup is looking okay, because I'm like looking at myself in the viewfinder and like I have my mirror here, but I feel like I'm like nervous to be filming this, so I feel like I'm like rushing through my makeup. Also, the makeup and like products and stuff that I use probably have not changed that much since when I used to post like makeup routines and everything. I'm very much a creature of habit, so I know that there are like a lot of really popular brands and stuff out there right now, and I honestly just like have not tried them. I feel like once I stopped working at Ulta, I stopped like just buying makeup and like collecting makeup just to have it, and now I'm kind of at the point in my life where it's like I do the same kind of makeup every day. I'm just going into the office or like doing casual stuff on the weekends. Like, I don't need a million products. So a little bit about Michael, in case you guys are curious. He is 30, so he's a couple years older than me. I'm 27. I'll be 28 in December. We actually met at a bar, which is like a very stereotypical like way to meet your significant other, but it was through a mutual friend. So one of the girls that I work with went to college with him, and when she invited me out, it was not like to play matchmaker or anything, and I actually was like not interested at all in dating, because like it was when I was in the process of like wanting to get my own apartment and just kind of like do my own thing for a while. He has truly just been the best blessing in my life. And like when people ask about him and our relationship and everything, I like to say that he's basically just like everything I never knew I needed. He is my best friend at the end of the day. I don't think I want this video to be super long. I'm also just like filming it on my vlog camera. I'm not using like my big one or anything. I'm just sitting in front of the window. I've been joking with my family for years about doing this, and like I said, today was just the day. We'll see what ends up happening with it, if I keep posting, if you guys even want me to keep posting. I definitely think if I was to get back into social media, like posting regularly on any platform, I would probably give TikTok a try. I love TikTok. I love watching like the vlog videos, the haul videos, of course. I love like the cleaning videos though. I just feel like they really motivate me. Like if I'm ever feeling lazy or anything, all I have to do is watch a cleaning video on TikTok. I still have like 40 minutes before I have to leave. I'm getting ready for a baby shower, so I did already curl my hair. We'll do an outfit of the day before I leave though. I'm trying to think of if there's like anything else major that I should update you guys on. I mean, definitely the biggest one is that like I got married, we bought a house, my grandma got married, my brother got married, like lots of wedding, you know, but I'm still at the same job. I feel like my day-to-day life is not that exciting, but I'm like such a homebody. I just like love being home. I also do still keep up with Ryan's family a little bit, in case you guys are wondering. I know that's probably going to be a question that I get asked. I definitely don't see them quite as much as I did like right after he passed, but they are still very much a part of my life. They will always be a part of my life. Okay, so my makeup's done, other than putting on some type of lip gloss or something. I'm gonna get changed, figure out my lip. I might put my hair half up, I don't know, because my dress is like a high neck. And then I'll do a quick little outfit of the day. This is Alfie. Do you want to say hi? Okay. Oh, the dress that I'm wearing is from Hill House. It's their Sloan dress. I'm obsessed with it. Flats that I'm wearing are from Sam Edelman, and my baby bump is 31 weeks. And I've got to get going so I'm not late for my baby shower. So thank you guys for watching, and maybe I'll talk to you again soon.